Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 3rd, 2022. This is for Gemini last shuffle, and for all Gemini placements, we have the honoring path, we have a consciousness of lack. And so, and Two of Cups fell out, so this definitely could be about a romantic partnership or some sort. It could be business, but I'm seeing because it could be like you two have the same idea and you have this, like the same drive, the same goal. But this also could be with the honoring path and consciousness of lack, right? That there's something that you're missing in your life, and it's like you want to be honest about that. It looks like because if it's the honoring path and you're missing something in your mind, then it's like you're going to be honest and be like, listen, this is missing. You're not just going to let it ride, which would not be an honorable thing to do, to just be like, I'm just going to ignore it. You're going to say something about this, no matter what it costs. It looks like, okay, the sun and the Nine of Pentacles with the honoring path. It's like, okay, you are very, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. You feel, okay, so there's something that you want to make sure that the thing is, you want to be fulfilled. That's all there is to it. Like, it looks like in a relationship, you want to be fulfilled. You want to have real happiness, not that fake stuff, not the rose-colored glasses, pretend everything is okay kind of thing. And it looks like the honoring path is that you'd rather be alone than to have to fake it till you make it. And you feel that maybe you lack something to work with in some kind of situation here. You have Leo here as well. Four of Pentacles. Goodness gracious. Something is missing. It almost looks like you get the cold shoulder from someone, if I'm being honest. It looks like cold shoulder energy, that there's contention in some way. Like someone is like, I almost feel like it's not necessarily tit for tat, but that you realize that you just lack almost the ability to build on some sort of apology. Like if I think you're too disappointed or too hurt by to continuously be like, okay, yeah, I accept your apology. Yeah, I accept this. I keep on accepting something. And I'm saying this is you. This could be the person you're connecting to that's saying this, but I honestly feel like this is you going, I can't I can't accept another apology. Like this is too much. It's almost like a shameful thing to continue to go through the same cycle. I won't say it's necessarily a cycle, but it kind of is, because the sun gets it, it rises every morning, it sets every night. This is a cycle of contention in some way. The honoring path will be about bringing it out, like shedding light on this. Like, what are we holding on to? Kind of energy. And I only say some of you may not even be in a relationship, so like this could be a friendship. Doesn't have to be romantic. This is between just two people, though. Two of Cups, something that you two, it matters. It matters. There's emotions there. But with this honor, it's not like two strangers you met and then you guys are both pretending that you're mad the other one cut you in line. This is like a person that you have a connection with. So the honoring path would be like you have Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles. This is a person, or you guys, it's like the honoring thing is to shed light on it so that you guys can hash it out. And that's the best thing to do, right? You're like, I can't ignore it. Why would I ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist? That's not the best thing to do. That's foolish, right? It's not honorable, because then if you're ignoring something, you're living a lie. And so this is the energy here. The intention is to shed light on this so that this can be rectified in some way. Although Five of Wands, it almost looks like you expect a battle with somebody. And that also too with this, it's like you also expect someone to hold back and not probably own up to their part of something, but you're planning on owning up to stuff. Like, yeah, maybe I did XYZ, maybe I did hold back from you or something. Whatever this is, you're kind of open to that. Someone is, either you or them are open to it, another person is not. The consciousness of lack aspect with the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, is like someone does not have it in them anymore to continue to start over and apologize and work on it again. Like, there's something that's got to stop with this contention thing, where there may be some sort of battle and then someone has to apologize, but then the cycle keeps starting. A battle, then we're apologizing, we're starting over, make up to break up. It sounds great until you realize that this is something that is just, it's exhausting. Very much so. Someone is tired of being. The dark thoughts are, you already know whatever you say, you're going to have to fight tooth and nail to be understood. This looks like somebody who, Seven of Wands energy, you have to fight to get your point across. You want to heal the situation. This sounds like something like you're disappointed that every time you speak, you almost have to be you have to use defensive language in order to get your point across. And you're thinking dark about the conversation ahead. Already you're like, watch when I say this, they're going to go down here and we're going to get stuck in the corner when we should have been going XYZ and around here and made it out. But if I say that, then they're going to go here. It's always going to be some sort of dead end with them. But it's like you're almost trying to think ways. This is what this looks like to me, is someone who's trying to think of ways to think ahead of like the foolishness that might come out of somebody else's mouth. Like, you ever talk to someone and they have to justify everything instead of taking accountability? And when I tell you it's exhausting, it's like no matter what points you come up with, and it could be the best points. Like if you were on TV, people be clapping behind you like, thank you, yes. But then this person's got to come up with, well, I mean, they got to come up with something. And it's usually just some other way to justify why they're going to stay in this toxic way of whatever they're doing. They're not going to, and it's toxic when you know that is a problem and you're not trying to fix it. And you're letting the other person do all the work. I mean, that is kind of toxic because you're hurting the other person, which actually hurts you and your connection. So that's what I see on that front. And you have King of Cups and you have Eight of Wands. Angels of the Four Directions tells me that there's hope. Like that you may feel this miraculous, like push to say, you know what? I think I can make this choice. I'm going to put my heart into this. I'm going to tell them how I feel. This is about you saying, I want us both to be happy. This is what this says here. I want us both, everybody involved in this. I want to be happy. I'm more concerned about that. If I have to make a decision to be open and vulnerable, I will. That's what this looks like. And so this is like you get this second wind of saying, you know what? I have hope. I feel like angels may be speaking to you. Look them up. I swear, these archangels Uriel and Raphael, and these angels are miracle workers when it comes to communication, work, travel. I mean, just about anything, right? These angels are giving some sort of, and so with archangels rather, they are giving you some sort of bolstered, like something that extra to get you to see, like, you know what, I can be open, I can be vulnerable, I'm going to communicate with this person. But then you start to think about all the times you communicated before and how they act, and how you realize that they're going to try to weasel their way out of it, listening to reason. And then, it's like, I lack the ability to build with this person. They're going to apologize and they're going to do it again. It's like they're not getting it. And this is about being trained. If the light is shed, this may be a conversation that they never heard before from you. Light is going to be shed on the situation. You're going to let them know how you feel. And there's a lot of happiness that is here. There's a lot, this just looks like things could work out really well, but there's a freezing out. There's somebody's like trying to ignore you, trying to be very childish almost, because these pentacles are giving this vibe of like they almost want to ignore you or make you feel some way somehow frozen out or something. And you're going to call attention to that too. And if you're not, then it's almost like they're telling you you should. That the miracle is going to happen. This time they may hear. Maybe this time the angels will be able to pull the wax out of their ears and they'll be able to hear you, really hear you, and comprehend the behavior, because it's foolishness, really. What I'm seeing is foolishness of one person and another person leveling up and growing up and taking accountability. So you have a Leo energy here. Could be a Cancer Leo cusp. We have air. So there could be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, water energy. So that would also be either Scorpio or Pisces as well. So that's what we have here. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.